just like your previous woman there, she was talking about the water furnace. It's the heart of the unit, and you got to protect the heart. If the heart dies, you're dead, and everything like that. And that's what this does. And it has to run efficiently, and there's ways that you can control. Think of a voltage as a train track, and amperage is what does the work. It's the train. It's sitting on the track. Eventually, they'll start getting off the track. As it gets off the track, your electric bill goes up. And this helps protect the part that keeps it on the track. That's it in a nutshell. The 521 actually takes the load off of this on startup every time. On startup is when
more, Dennis.
You know, this is one of those things that it's real easy to get super technical on it, Gary, and we can lose a listener or two going, what are you talking about? Okay,
that's right.
But the bottom line, Carl, is you got some really good analogies to try to bring this home. That we're talking about protecting the most important part of the air conditioning system.
Right.
Okay. Minimizing the heat that goes on there. And you explained this. We know the hotter the roof gets, the faster the roof wears out. You know, heat will tear up anything. Okay.
Heat's the problem. Heat is a problem. There's no such thing as cold. It's either when you take your temperature, you find how much heat you gained or lost. And that's all it is. All air conditioning is removing heat, putting it outside.
Right.
And keeping it outside. And when you remove heat, you're cool.
In the human body, we get above 107 degrees, we're going to be doing major damage real quickly. Okay.
Well, every person's about 98 is your temperature. Let's say 100 degrees. 4 people in a room, it takes 1 ton of air conditioning to take care of 4 people. That's 400 degrees that you're adding to the room. And people don't think about that. You put 12 people in a room, you're going to have 3 more tons of air conditioning to take care of them.
Yeah, it's dramatic when you start talking about internal loads like that and heat in general. And that's what that great analogy, again, from Carl Pollack here with 521 Compressor Saver has given our listeners here today, is the analogies of that heat hurts. Heat is in that compressor outside, and it's destroying it. You need to take care of it. And the best way to take care of it is using the 521 Compressor Saver to have that compressor start up more rapidly.
Right.
Saving 50% of it, and it extends every time it starts. You're actually extending that life of that compressor.
See, all air conditioning is, as I've explained this before, the refrigerant, and a lot of people know it as Freon, is a sponge. And all it does is through the air carries the heat. And when you got, let's say, 4 more people in the house, they're putting heat into the air, because if it's 70 degrees and they're 98, let's say 100 degrees, there's 30-degree differential. So they're losing a little heat going in. That heat is in the air. It goes to the sponge. It picks it up, takes it outside to a squeezer. And the squeezer is the compressor. If that squeezer didn't work, and when that sponge went out, it's going to come back full of heat again. After it comes back the first time full of heat, it can't pick up anymore. It's saturated. So it keeps going back out. So you take the squeezer out of there, there's no way you're going to remove heat without that squeezer or the compressor. And so the compressor is the heart of the unit, because it gets rid of the heat, the sponge comes back, it's not saturated with heat, picks more heat up, keeps taking it out. As you remove the heat in a room, and